Hi, welcome back. More Bleed from Within. Today we're checking out In Place of Your Halo. This is a song released some months ago, but it's from the new album, Zenith, I believe it's called. That's how you pronounce it, perhaps. I'm not sure. Just as a quick note before we do this, I wanted to do like a full album review on this album that they released recently, but I can't find time to do a full album as it stands right now. I don't have enough time to do it, or to do it justice, or to make something worth watching. So for now, I'm just going to keep doing these videos. So if I at some point get to do these things and maybe even earn a buck from it, that's probably the point where I'm going to be able to do these longer formats. So EPs are okay if it's like 3 or 4 songs maybe, but a full album, it's too much, unfortunately. But maybe in the future, hopefully in the future. But anyway, I digress. We are checking out Bleed from Within In Place of Your Halo with the official music video as well. So I am prepared for some high energy, high intensity stuff. Let's go.
I dropped out of life, the world had found me.
We don't waste a second. All right, we'll do a short break there. Wonderful start to the song. Like, they don't waste a second getting into that Bleed from Within energy. Like, it's an entire separate energy, Bleed from Within energy. And it's great. I love it. The initial part of the video where the people were running and the band were playing in this sort of looks like an abandoned warehouse or something like that, it gave me kind of like vibes from the Duality video by Slipknot. With them playing inside the abandoned house and people started running towards the house. Kind of like the same vibe. And also with almost like the same energy with the song. Slipknot has some crazy energy as well. But yeah, this was great. And then it kicks in, gets heavier. The guitars, I mean, Bleed from Within, you're so good at this. Like, they're incredible with the guitars. And the riffs they make, like, they're so intricate. Like, going in between the low notes and then the high notes, and just how clear the sound is. There's something about the guitars with Bleed from Within that just does it for me. And the vocals as well. It's just freaking awesome. All right, let's continue. Okay, this is so good, and there are some elements to Bleed from Within that are starting to get familiar to me at this point. The way that they have this rhythm that they often like go to, and it's the same thing with when I heard God Complex, which was basically the first song I've ever heard from Bleed from Within. The first thing that stood out to me was this like very like militant style, which I mentioned multiple times, beat that has like a very like Rammstein vibe to it. And I hear it here as well. Like, they go into that, and it's become such a trope, like such a stamp, like this is Bleed from Within. Like, that's something I expect at this point. Just these beautiful guitars running in between those beautiful riffs, like real intricate, awesome sounding, and then getting into like call it like a more like classical feel. Like the bass and the guitars and the drums are like very in sync, playing like the same kind of rhythm. Jumping between that is amazing. It's so cool. I love that they do that. Gosh. All right. We'll continue.
As you sing from the gallows, I sink into the shadows. With the body of fear collide with howling truth and fantasies. Cut the room, let down lies over now. This is Armageddon, a cleansing set in motion under a haunting melody of fear of the truth. My reflection disputes. Part of myself will never forget and never
All right.
fucking forget. In place of your hero, I drop the noose.
All right, we'll run it back a little bit. It's amazing. It's great. I love how they make, like, it seems now that something is changing with the visuals, the music video. It's been like pretty straightforward, them playing in the warehouse with the people around them. Now all of a sudden there's this person that, which I guess is the same person that's in the thumbnail of the video, and has like this black paint around his eyes and a hoodie, who's probably going to play some part in this. When I listen to this, I feel so goddamn tough. You know what I mean? Like I could lift anything right now. That's how I feel when I listen to Bleed From Within. And I love that that is what they make me feel, because that's exactly what you need sometimes. You just need that energy to just go. That's just what you want. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. I love it. All right, let's run it back 5 seconds and go.
I drop the noose. That's right. The hangman service to disciples of progress. Bow down once more. Bow down to disciples of progress.
Yes. Yes. That is awesome. Bagpipes. Come on, bagpipes. Of course, when you're a Scottish band, you're going to bring some bagpipes. Of course you are. Oh, I love it. We're going to run that back. Oh. That was fantastic. The vocalist in Bleed From Within has this really good ability to have these parts in the song where he repeats a sentence or says a certain word. In this song, it was, "This is Armageddon," right? And that just packs so much energy when you get into that. Same thing when we use the word God Complex in the God Complex song. Like, it's so impactful. If not the rest of the song, at least that point is going to be absolutely fantastic. But then again, the rest of the song is fantastic too. So what can you say? Bleed From Within, In Place of Your Halo. This was a great song. I think the next song from Bleed From Within that we're going to do is Violent Nature. I've gotten some requests to do that, so we're going to do that next from Bleed From Within. Thank you so much for watching. This was a delight. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.